5 African teams of Qatar 2022, which would go the distance. 5 African teams of 32 feature at the 22nd FIFA World Cup in Qatar and will look to go one better than in previous outings at the tournament. Morocco, Tunisia, Senegal, Ghana and Cameroon all clinched the ticket for the 2022 edition, but none from Africa is yet to win the prestigious title. We take a look back in time at African teams who dared to go the distance at the World Cup in history. Cameroon, 1990. The indomitable Lions of Cameroon became Africa's first national team to play in the quarterfinals of the World Cup back in 1990, playing 5 games, winning thrice and losing twice. Their first game against Argentina ended in a 1-0 win despite having 2 players sent off. They maintained winning momentum against Romania in the second with a 2-1 scoreline before tasting defeat against the USSR in the third by 4-0. Cameroon then defeated Colombia in the round of 16 with 2-1 before ultimately losing to England 3-2 in the final 8. The quarters will be their bus stop. Nigeria, 1994. With the Super Eagles tagged as the golden generation during their altitude campaign in USA 94, they could only reach the round of 16. It was to be their first World Cup outing, with the maiden match coming up against Bulgaria at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas, winning 3-0 in a game Rashidi Yekini scored Nigeria's first ever World Cup goal. Nigeria lost 2-1 against Argentina in the second match, but gained victory over Greece in the third, 2-0. The Azzurri ended the Super Eagles' run in the round of 16 with a 2-1 victory, as Emmanuel Amunike's only goal for Nigeria wasn't enough to go past Italy. The team played 4 games in all, winning 2 and losing 2, while scoring 7 and conceding 4 goals. Senegal, 2002. The Teranga Lions of Senegal did one better in 2002 by getting to the quarterfinals for the second time by an African team in the World Cup, playing 5 games, winning 2, drawing 2 and losing 1. Pape Malick Diop perpetrated an upset with his goal against France in Senegal's first game, winning 1-0. The second and third games would be 1-1 and 3-3 draws against Denmark and Uruguay respectively. Senegal defeated Sweden in the round of 16 with Camara's brace making a 2-1 scoreline before getting knocked out by a slim 1-0 margin in the quarters at the hand of Turkey. Ghana, 2010. South Africa hosted the 2010 FIFA World Cup for the first time in Africa, but it was the Black Stars of Ghana who would go the distance up until the quarterfinals of the tournament. Ghana started the campaign on a 1-0 winning note against Serbia with an Asamoah Gyan 84th minute penalty. The second game was a 1-1 draw against Australia, with Asamoah Gyan scoring another penalty. Ghana tasted defeat in the third against Germany with a 1-0 scoreline before gaining victory over the USA, with Asamoah Gyan snatching the winner in a 2-1 round of 16 tie. The day of reckoning would come for the Black Stars in the quarterfinals when facing a daunting task against Uruguay, as their progress was thwarted by Luis Suarez's 120th minute goal line handball, an action that saw the player sent off, but also a subsequent penalty miss from Asamoah Gyan in the same minute. Gyan scored their first penalty kick in the shootout, but Uruguay triumphed 4-2. Qatar 2022. With African coaches managing all 5 African teams going to the World Cup for the first time, the teams stand another chance to break the jinx, or at least get to the final 4. Senegal sits as the best team in CAF after winning the AFCON earlier in the year and defeating Egypt over 2 legs during the qualifiers, with Morocco the second best following decent performances thus far. Ghana defeated Nigeria in the qualification round and would be licking their wounds from over a decade ago, while Tunisia, who may not be among the world's favourites, would rather fancy their chances in Group D. AFCON's most successful team, Cameroon, would also hope to impress in Group G.